YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Nail Goodfella Nail coming through with another sneaker haul. I got my mic connected up today, which is what you see right here. Hopefully the sound coming through clear. Also too, I do have a playlist specifically for my sneaker pickup videos, so y'all guys can watch that if you wanted to see more pickup videos, like sneaker haul pickup videos rather. And yeah, thanks for everybody that's watched my sneaker reviews as well. My last sneaker review was the 1500 New Balance white prism joint. Definitely a buttery sneaker as far as the suede and materials go. And yeah, let's move on. So it's just like that, man. As soon as you get a kick out the box, I actually wore these already a few times, but I actually had to wipe these down a little bit. But anyway, I end up getting the triple white joints, 650s. Here we go again. And it's Nail again with his 650s. And you know, I know this is not a review, but it's just how the box look. Same typical gray New Balance box. These I end up picking up for like 40 bucks. This, I picked these up around the new year. So like early January, I was just slowly stacking up more and more 650s. So as far as my 650 run, I think I got maybe 3 more colorways I want to cop, and then I might just call it quits with the 650. Definitely a fly sneaker. You know, you're starting to get a little too many colorways when you could rock at least a different color for each day of the week. You know, so I might be a little over that or just at that at this point. I love it. I like the model. I like that 80s model wave. When they did drop the 550s, the 550s are okay, which is the low top joints, but I thought I was gonna like the 550s a little bit more than the highs, but the old me just came back out, man. The real me. I still got my lows, but I got more highs than I got lows, because I like highs more than lows typically. But with these though, definitely fly. As far as 550s in general, with it being a low, that's a decent sneaker. I would still maybe pick up a few colorways here and there on, but the highs definitely had to have them. And I also said in my last sneaker pickup video, when it came down to it, if these fall in my lap for a deal, which these did, 40 bucks free shipping at the time from Finish Line, it almost felt like they was giving these away, to be quite honest with you. And definitely worth it. So I picked up. So that's this sneaker right here, triple white. Love it. You know, definitely something to wear for the summer, spring, fall a little bit, but when that sun come out, it's gonna be like brand new veneers, you know what I mean? Just all white, just blinding you. So I can't wait. Next up is the cream joints. Definitely a fly and flame sneaker. I meant to hold the last one up a little close for you guys, so I'm gonna get it back out the box. But yeah, it's just a pickup video, you know. You probably can hardly see it on the tongue, but you know, you got the typical basketball. It's kind of hard to see though. I ain't gonna torture y'all with that. But you know, you got the off-white with the cream. This one is called the macadamia joints. Definitely worth it. I think these is probably about 60. So I just pulled the trigger on it because this is the lowest I've seen these ever go. So these sneakers shouldn't be hard to find. Now, as far as getting them as low as I had got them, it's hit or miss. I'm not gonna act like I'm the only one that could come up on deals, because they just truly do, for these kind of models, actually do fall in your lap. So it depends. It's just one of the things where you have to seek. They say seek and you shall find. So yeah, and let me just show you how the tongue look on this. That whole 80s vibe, like, I like it, man. And it's also affordable too. Like, it's definitely worth it. See that look clean, man. Clean. These break in well. I've worn these before I did a review, so I could do a better review of these. I will say though, like, since this is like my first nubuck high top 650, this one does fit a little bit more roomier than the leather ones. The leather ones you got to break in a little bit more, but this one was like a perfect fit. I didn't even have to break this one in. So for what it's worth, the cream one with the suede on it, you know, is it finger swiping suede? Just a little bit right here along these panels, but other than that, you got like that felt like nubuck on the other parts, like right here and right here. But definitely worth it though, man. For aesthetic purposes, for a steal deal. I think I picked these up for $65 or $61. Probably 61. It's a Nike Air Trainer, Nike Air Cross Trainer 3 Low. And you know, you get kind of that scream green kind of like feel with the royal blue. This is more so like a Vault colorway though. I don't think it's like a scream green. Scream green is a little bit more, less toned down. But since this one's more Vault or more lime or more highlighter yellow colorway, that's what I'm calling it. Definitely a fly colorway. You know, back in the day, like the early 2010s, we would call something like this like a Sprite colorway. You got the blue and like that green, you know, like that Vault colorway. Definitely Flying Flames. And then going to the tongue is definitely worth it too. And this is a fabric tongue. Sometimes, like on the Bo Jackson joints, they end up putting like that plastic-like tongue with this, but with this one, it's just cotton, like the Bo Jackson SC Trainer. If I do a review on these, on this and the other model, I for sure got to bring out the other Nike Air Trainer lows I have and the Bo Jackson joint, because that's all this is. This is just really a spinoff of those, really. Now, these did drop back in the day, in the early 90s. I don't know if it was 93, 92, 91, or 1990, but this, you could tell this like an early 90s, late 80s sneaker at the earliest. So definitely worth it. I like the color on it. This was actually my favorite colorway out of all of them that's currently up there. They're still on Nike, and Nike has been on and off what they sell as far as percentages go, because it seems like they always got a sale, but you know, sometimes they raise the percentage, sometimes it's low. But definitely worth it if you want to go pick up something off that site, off Nike. I know those Bread for Reimagined drop, and those joints sold out real quick, but that's another video. But yeah, going to the inside, just white. Now, I wore these last night just to break them in, just so I can have a better, do a better review. And since these practically the same as the other colorway, you know, is the same kind of leather, same quality and all that. Now, I will say I did miss out on the infrared colorway that dropped as these on this model rather, and that blue colorway was pretty cool as well. They went on sale. I forgot about them and they just sold out. So that one was more so like an OG colorway. I think this is a Retro Plus colorway. I don't think this one dropped back in the day. And this one is basically taken after the Agassi Hot Lava AirTech Challenge 2 joint. That's actually one of my favorite sneakers, so you know, definitely had to pick these up as an alternative when I didn't want to wear those out badly. And speaking of AirTech Challenge 2, I heard they was dropping the vintage joints, AirTech Challenge 2. So you know, my 2014 joints, they vintage already. I guess they 10 years old this year, but let me let y'all look at the back of that too. That look hard too. But my 2014 Agassis, they already vintage. You know, already vintage like, but I did want to double up on the AirTech Challenge 2 Hot Lava, so you know, I might get it. Hopefully they don't make it all limited and stuff. So this is a Teddy Santes brown purple. This is my last pickup for this video, and this joint is fly and flames. To me, this is the best release on this sneaker pickup. I've been eyeing this for months, or weeks rather. Now, I was gonna get a 574 in this colorway, but I just end up picking up the 990 V2. I never had a 990 V2, so this is definitely new for me. I definitely been wearing this sneaker. I at least wore it for about like a week, so I can give you guys a good review on this. Now, this pink lace does not go with it. I put this in here just to, you know, make the sneaker pop a little bit more. The original laces that come with it is the cream. It's like a rugged lace cream and a rugged brown. So, and then you also get the regular, you know, regular New Balance tags. But if you're talking about quality and premium, like the finger swiping suede, like I couldn't even get a good picture of this to actually put on, like with my phone, but the camera's definitely doing it justice. You see that, like, it's almost like swiping on like a big brown bear, you know what I mean? Like, you see that, it's like, Now, when I did look at this from the internet, they was saying this was purple. Now, when I have it in hand, you know, it actually is purple and orange. You know, it's like the Phoenix Sun vibes, but I also thought about the Chicago Bears, the football team, because I thought about that blue and orange, and then you got that brown. But when you see this at hand, you get more so of a Phoenix Suns vibe, and you know, Phoenix Suns, Arizona kind of like vibe, and that's why I end up putting like the pink lace through it just to pop. I seen other people either putting a brown in there to keep it a little bit more muted, you know. I guess this white one, this off-white, kind of supposed to still like let it pop. This is the lace that came in it when I first got the sneaker. So please know, if you do go after these, the 990 V2 Teddy Santis brown and purple joint, just know that this pink lace won't come in there. I put the pink lace in there myself. I can't wait to do it on foot and all that stuff for you guys. Definitely crazy, especially with this being my first 990 V2. Yeah, man, definitely flying flames. And before I get off of this and head up out of here, this colorway speaks volumes to me. You know, like I always say on most of my videos, the colorway definitely does sneakers justice. Even a lace swap on top of it can actually bring a sneaker to life more, depending on your style, depending on what you like. But this is my kind of flavor right here. This is kind of my, you know, this is like my style. I like for the sneakers to pop. If we're gonna go for a colorful, like kind of like flow, I'm gonna run with it doing this. And so far, this is what's it for me, man. Now, I did see another sneaker guy. He got this sneaker and put an orange lace through it. I was initially going to just put an orange lace through it, but that'd have been a little too matchy for me. And from a distance though, like these look fly, you know, definitely would break a neck, turn some heads. You got to look at it a little bit more, just a little longer than usual, just to identify what kind of sneaker it is, especially when you got that pink on top of a brown. All right, YouTube, this is just a continuation of the previous video. I just got some more new kicks in that it took a little minute to pull the trigger and find the deal, and some stuff happened. So I'm gonna just keep it going, keep it rolling. Thanks for tuning in even to my previous video as well. This is just a continuation. The Nike Air Zoom 95 joint, you know, I reviewed these. Well, I actually had a pickup on these at the beginning of 2023, and now I finally got the last colorway that I wanted of this so far. I haven't too much seen any other colorways that I really wanted. As far as the extra colorways or whatever, that's 9 OG. Some of them are okay, hit or miss, but I still believe that as far as the Zoom 95 go, it's definitely one of them sneakers that you should still have, because you know, these probably come around every 5 to 7 years maybe, or something like that. This is not a typical Nike retro basketball sneaker that come out a lot. So but when it does come out, definitely worth picking up. Now, you know, this is an acquired taste, obviously. You know, you got the alien eyeball bubbles, but this one has always been on my mind, and I always wanted to get this colorway, but I knew it was going to go on sale one day, and patience does save pockets. I ended up picking mine up from Chic. This was one of those sneakers that I always been wanting since like 06. I might as well show y'all the box. Y'all already know what this is. And for the longest damn time, I kept saying, yeah, till I get my burgundy, till I get my burgundy 5s, till I get my burgundy 5s. And now that I finally acquired them, and this is not my first pair neither, it's still fresh. I actually had my first pair that I actually got like 2 weeks ago. I ended up getting one spot on the suede, and this is a gift and a curse. I kind of want to do a review on this particular sneaker just to let you guys know how terrible, or not terrible, but how hard it is to clean this sneaker, man, because it's actually that premium. It actually ended up becoming a disaster. I cleaned it maybe like 3 times, or you know, and then plushed it up, you know, made it super plush, more plush than what I had it. I'm like, great, you know, X amount of dollars spent well. Now, I actually got this one off the Nike sale, particularly on their website. This is about like $168 plus tax. As of this recording, they still might have a few sizes left if you haven't picked it up. Now, they've been having that 25% off deal, so don't quote me on that, because I'm coming to y'all late with this video, so who knows what sale or whatever might be happening right now. They might be charging full retail at this point, but if you wait, they might have another sale again. Definitely worth it though, guys. Me personally, I wouldn't pay $225 plus tax for these, but as far as the premium build on this sneaker, or the premium quality, is definitely there. I can see why they're charging $225, but as far as that horrible accident, it just kept getting worse and worse, to the point where the suede was like actually down. It just got to the point where it got ruined. And out of all my years in experience of cleaning sneakers and having sneakers this long, this particular sneaker gave me the hardest time, man. I never had a hard time cleaning suede sneakers, man, until that sneaker, like literally a week or two ago. So I ended up swapping them out. Nike ended up looking out for me, ended up giving me, you know, another pair, you know, for my mistake, actually. Usually most companies don't do that. You know, even the dude on the phone was saying the same thing, like, hey man, if you did it, then it's probably a good chance we can't replace it. But Nike came through with the clutch, so shout out to Nike with that. You know, they actually do hold up and stand up to I think it's a 60-day or 90-day return policy. So yeah, they definitely take it. They probably gonna refurbish it and probably put it at the outlet, but I don't care. As long as I got my fresh pair, I'm good. Now I will say, with this particular pair, the tongues on my first pair wasn't as wonky. And I would say this one, it's like the little peeves like this, like you see how the tongue is kind of curving over like this, straight from the Nike warehouse. But I haven't put these on yet, but I already know how these feel after wearing my first pair for like a week. Now my first pair, the tongue for the left side wasn't like this. You see how that keeps shifting? This tongue right here is fine. But you know, that's just some FYI, man. All these sneakers not perfect, you know. So but like again though, man, shout out to Nike for actually I'm about to say repairing it for replacing my pair. And I also want to do a quick suede comparison. I kind of was gonna wait till the video to do this or whatever. I don't know what I might do, but like as you guys can see, this is called a deep burgundy, and then right here, you know, this is just a Bordeaux. And as you can see, guys, the difference between a Bordeaux and a burgundy is so, like, it's until you hold these joints up together that you can actually see the difference. Let me just do this. This will probably better serve the example. So as you can see, the Air Max 1 has like that plush suede, and you can see that deep burgundy right here. And then I'm gonna just go to that Reebok joint right here, one of my favorite burgundy kicks in my collection. And remember, I had this on one of my talk videos, I think last year or something like that. So you know, I said I was rocking this until I got these, you know. But I've been had these for the longest time, like damn near almost a year or two after I started collecting, and I still like these joints too, you know, just some burgundy high tops to go to. And yeah, just a difference and you know, hue. I like the gum bottom on these. That'd have been sweet if these had gum as well, but you know, nevertheless, the icy blue sole definitely does work. So stay tuned, guys. I got more kicks on the way. The camera won't switch up no more. I probably won't be attaching any more videos to this one. So I want to do a Jordan 5 collection video. I've been saying that for a little minute now, depending on which video I've been putting out, guys. So stay tuned for that. I want to do a Huarache collection video as well. I haven't went anywhere though, guys. I've just been busy, man, lifing, you know what I mean? So rate, comment, and subscribe if you want, you know, and y'all know what it is, man. I keeps it real over here. So yeah, peace.